guys? Today I'm back at a new spot that I've actually always wanted to fish. There's a bridge like right there that I literally drive over every single day going anywhere. And this isn't too far from my house, but there's like no bank access. And I finally figured, you know what? I have a kayak now. I know the people that have access to this spot. So I thought, you know what? Might as well ask. The worst they can say is no. So I called them and they gave me the okay to come down here and launch my kayak. And yeah. So the target species today is going to be smallmouth, but I have a suspicion that there could be some largies in here because I've never fished this high in this creek, even for smallmouth. I've filmed a few videos down here, lower down, and it is just loaded. But the last couple of years, there's been more and more smallmouth getting up this high, and I have actually caught largemouth down lower. And this is probably the most largemouth friendly spot on the creek, so if anything, there should be some in here. But I mean, the chance that there's even largemouth in this creek, I mean, anyone you'd ask would tell you that there's not, but I have caught 3 down lower. And there happens to be a pond that is loaded with bass not too far upstream from here, so if that has ever overflowed, this is where they would be. So yeah, this is I think my second video on the kayak. See that there? Got a new sticker for her. And yeah, so I'm gonna get this thing out and go launch it. Right here, and then get the motor mounted and everything after I have it in the water. It's kind of difficult without the cart and with one person, but I did put a keel guard on this all the way back, so hopefully these rocks and stuff aren't doing too much damage on my kayak. I'm just gonna leave the cart there for now because this is where I'm gonna have to take out and nobody's coming down here. So yeah, let's get that motor mounted and then get all the rods and everything situated and we should be good to go. Ooh. All right, we should be chilling now. That camera angle will probably work. It's a little cropped, but that should be good. That's a little high, but once I stand up and start fishing, it'll be good. Now, this is a lot closer quarters than the lakes I normally fish, and if anyone watching this has ever tried steering a trolling motor with this kind of mount, it's not the easiest thing to get used to, but yeah. I'm gonna start fishing sitting down just to conserve some GoPro battery, at least until I kind of find the fish. But yeah, we'll see how quickly I can get on some. Water's very cold. Oh, there's one already. Oh, literally like 30 feet from where I launched. Gosh, the cover back here is amazing. I'm gonna flip all of this on the way back. It's like a finesse jig, a little finesse jig. Oh, smallmouth. No, I scared him. Dang it, I was messing with my motor going upstream and there was a freaking smallmouth on that rock. It was like this big, but that is the first confirmed sighting of a bass. Okay, they are up here. But gosh, there's so much bait, it could literally just be that there's too much natural forage. Why would they want to eat a lure? That makes things tougher, but that was a freaking smallmouth. 129%, which I don't know about you, but that's pretty certain. Navigating this thing is definitely a challenge. Oh, big smallmouth, big freaking smallmouth. 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them. Oh my God. The biggest one is not small either. Big smallmouth right below me. Oh, got him. Got him. Oh my God. That's the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught in this creek. It's not even the biggest one in there either. Oh my gosh. My drag. No, my drag. My drag wasn't set. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, click on the camera. I was turning around, I was messing around with my motor. This is one of the bigger smallmouth I've ever caught out of this creek. This is a big creek smallie for this creek. And this was only the second biggest one out of that group I just saw. All right, I don't have a net or anything, so I'm gonna try and land this guy. Oh my gosh, this is so sick. This is a big Elk Creek smallie. Ah, the hook is in my finger. Oh, look at that creek smallmouth right there. This is not like a lake or a river. Like, this is a small creek. It just looks big right here because of the place that we're in. Oh my gosh. This is not the biggest one either. That is a solid like 2-pound smallmouth out of this creek. Look at that. That is freaking why I came down here. I watched him just swim under me. Man, I cannot wait for next spring down here now. This is nuts. Can you see him on the GoPro? Look at that. That's not even the biggest one either. And that's a solid smallmouth. I'm gonna get a quick release video on this guy. I'm gonna dip him really quick. Take a pic. I think I found at least one good spot. Like I was saying, there's a log right there. And it looks like a spring or something comes in there normally. There might be one coming in actually right now. I just can't see it. But yeah, there's smallmouth all around me right now. But the problem is that water is freaking cold. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, there's another big one. Oh my gosh. There's a bunch. And none of them are like tiny. Normally you catch a lot of small fish out of here, but there's some good smallmouth. Oh, he's going after it. He's got it. No, I missed him. Lots of freaking fish right here though. I made the mistake of, there he is. Dang it, it's a small one. This is sick though. This is an awesome spot. And the fact that it's been here my whole life and I've never fished it. Another little guy. Gosh, these fish are freezing cold. They are so cold. Maybe I just needed to slow down and fish. There we go. Another little guy. Show him to the camera. Fish number 2. All right, I'm definitely on them now. Oh, there's a good one. There's 2 good ones up shallow. 2 good ones up shallow. Oh, one. Oh, they're fighting over my freaking drop shot and they took my worm off. Yeah, these smallmouth being this far up here opens up so much more fishing for me. At some point up here, it's either gonna get really shallow to where I can't navigate, or there'll be a rapid or something. I checked this on Google Maps like a freaking long time ago, but I don't really remember what the top of this stretch looks like, where it goes back to like a normal creek and it's not just super slow. But I have a feeling that if there is like a rapid or something with a pool below it, it will be loaded with fish. So I'm just gonna drift though and fish it and at least give it a few casts. Because here's a bend, so it's probably deep right here, because when the water comes through here in the winter, you can see it just beats up on that bank. There's a big one. Oh my gosh. That was a big fish. It felt big at least. There's one. That's not the same fish, but it's another decent one. Oh no, not terrible. Not gigantic, but not tiny. This is so fun. This is so cool. It's not a bad one. Fish number 3. Man, that first start, I thought maybe it wasn't going to be the greatest, but just had to find the fish. They're stacked up in these like deeper pools. Very predictable. Not tiny, but it's another smaller one. I got thumped by a big one though, and I felt it. Felt big. Oh, I hear some running water. We have reached the end. It's literally over a mile. That's what most of the creek looks like up there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try and crop it, but it's just, or like this, where it's flowing. It's super shallow and like, yeah, rocky. You'd never be able to get a kayak down it. That's why this whole stretch I'm like freaking out about it, because I've fished that for smallmouth my whole life. Smallmouth, trout, whatever. But I've never fished this. Yeah, we're moving right now. We're in some current. It is also 6:20, so I got a little under an hour. I've been here for like 2, but now I kind of know where the deeper spots are, so I can fish my way back for sure. I might do some retying though. Obviously gonna keep the drop shot, gonna keep that finesse jig on there and try and flip that around. But I'm gonna take that spinnerbait off and put on something different. So I was okay, I'm beaching my freaking trolling motor again like an idiot. I was on the phone and looked down and I was going over a bunch of freaking smallies. So yeah, I swear when I least expect it, that's when I start seeing fish. There's one. Small one. Yep, that was just a little guy. Come on, where's those big ones at? There were some tanks over here earlier. There's one. Another little guy. But hey, a fish is a fish. First time fishing a new spot. Not bad. I think this is number 4. Boom. Chunky little guy though. All the fish I've caught were very healthy. Oops, I made a cast right there, but we'll go with it. I think there's some weeds on my prop, but oh, there's a fish. There's a fish, let's go. Oh, he came off. I was reaching to turn my motor off so that I wouldn't hit that stump. Alright, I think I'm chilling now. Alright, got the kayak up on the bank now, and I am back below the bridge where I started. 2 things that I learned today is there are bass up this far in the creek. Like I said, this is the furthest I've ever fished. Like, up the creek, I've fished below it like hundreds of times, caught a ton of fish, but never fished up here for bass. I've always wanted to. And like I said, there's no way to walk this. It's too deep, and it's also private property all the way up where I just went. So there's no bank access, and I'm a bank fisherman mostly. Having this kayak, especially this winter, is going to be huge. I'm pumped about that. But yeah, 2 things I learned is that this stretch goes on way further than I thought, and that there are for sure bass in here. I don't think there's a lot of largemouth in here, if any. I mean, there might be a couple, but I saw a smallmouth that was, it honestly might have been my PB. My PB is only like, I didn't have a scale with me, but it was probably around a 3-pounder. So if I caught anything 3 pounds and up, it would be my PB. And that fish was significantly bigger than that 2-pounder that I caught. But yeah, like I said, it's getting dark and I need to load up the kayak still. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Expect a lot more videos coming. This will probably be posted. I don't know whether I'm going to post this first or if I'm going to wait and post this after all the videos that I said I already have filmed. Because like I said, I've been really good about filming videos and horrible about actually uploading them. I need to edit a bunch of videos. I got like 5 or 6 now, counting this one. So yeah, expect more kayak videos coming soon, especially as the weather gets colder. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I had a lot of fun making it. It was a lot of fun exploring down here. It's only like a few minutes from my house, so I definitely want to come back down here at least once or twice before it gets too cold and the creek gets blown out. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I appreciate the view, and I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time.